the Ford Crown Victoria, also known as the Miata of the domestic car market due to its versatility and almost endless possibilities for modifications. You want to build a lifted off-road Vic? Have at it. How about a fire-breathing one? Check. LS swapped with a 6-speed manual? Fuck it. Why not? There's a specific group of Crown Vic sub-owners, also known as the PPV or Interceptor owners. Crown Vic Interceptor owners, a subgroup of the Panther community so surgical and precise that any modifications outside of sheer perfection is highly frowned upon. Every cable, every bracket, every light has to be in a specific way. It has to be a certain brand installed in very certain particular ways. Sadly, out of the whole Panther platform community, the PPV owners all fall within a very specific box. No one dares tread outside said box. Anyone who does is considered a heretic. So I came out to Helen, Georgia to hang out with the Dark Crown Defenders PPV Club, a club that I just so happen to be a member of myself. A group of PPV owners that make it our life's work to elevate the Interceptor world to new levels. Folks, I want you to meet Reaper, founder of the Dark Crown Defenders. And this is his 2011 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. Folks, this is a car that not only has stepped out of the box, but will set the whole PPV community on fire. Alright guys, so before we dive in to the monster behind us, Reaper, I want you to tell the good folks out here on YouTube, first of all, what the Dark Crown Defenders Club is all about, which I happen to be part of, by the way, proudly, and everything that you've done to this beauty that sits behind you.
So, how's everybody doing today? I'm Reaper. So, Dark Crown Defenders, strictly what we are a club that specializes in Panther platform, military spec vehicles, pretty much Mad Max style, Punisher, that kind of deal, and first responder vehicles. Basically, this is a 2011 CVPI Crown Victoria, and we have completely just modernized the vehicle. From the push bar, which is actually from a Dodge Charger, I think it's a 2019 GSP. Got the Phoenix lights in the front. The guy over here, Patrick, that actually reinstalled everything. We put 4 light head chambers in there. Got a Diode Dynamics 18-inch light bar in the front, dual wheel into the front, and everything is custom made on this car from top to bottom. This push bar was actually outfitted by Dana Safety Supply. And the reason why I went to Dana Safety Supply is because I wanted a professional look. It still needs a little bit of work, a little bit of modification. We got it on here. This is a Federal Signal Weston push bar.
So you're saying this push bar on this Crown Victoria came off of a Dodge Charger?
Yes, came off a Dodge Charger GSP right here from Georgia.
That is insane, man.
The only one in Georgia. I don't know if it's the only one in the United States done like this, but Now,
as far as the push bar goes, man, this thing looks this is the most aggressive looking push bar I've ever seen on a Crown Victoria my entire life.
Idea.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Batman and Mad Max and all these, cool comic books.
Yeah, and that's something that is welcomed here at the Dark Crown Defenders Club.
Yes, sir.
Right?
We're even going to have a division called Sinister Syndicates.
Hell yeah. So, has this push bar saved this car? Has it hit anything, or?
Yes, it has.
All right.
Right here in Georgia, I cut a deer pretty much in half. I don't know if that's good for YouTube. Sorry, Peter.
Yeah, right.
You can see the small dent in the front bar here, which we're actually going to be redoing.
That's all that happened?
That's all that happened.
Wow, dude.
And you know, it was at least like a 6-point buck. It was a big boy.
Oh, yeah.
But there was no other damage besides that.
Yeah, I'd say the push bar did exactly what it was supposed to do.
It definitely did.
What do we got going on here on the side, man?
So these are all Phoenix Industries. We got a hideaway cannon right here. We got our fusions, which is actually a cool story. These are all from a 800 Phoenix fusion stick. You got these in the 6 there in the front. With those you got 8. It's an 800 stick, I'm sorry. Here comes the big factor. So for about, you know, as long as I've had Crown Vic, I've always wanted to put pillars on a Crown Vic. You know, like you see with the Tahoes and the Explorers. And it's just, I was at a shop one time, and it was an emergency lighting shop. And I told the guy, hold up that Code 3. You know, I had a Code 3 pillar. And he put it up. We put it on the side of the car. And I said, man, that would look freaking killer. Who's done that before? But my friend Jake, it's also a DCD member, he said, I got a guy that does die-cast cars and RCs. He designs everything. He's even designing trucks right now. This man, Oliver, from OSD, he not only helped design this for this car, he did it without even having the car there in person. Now, why that's crazy? The man's in Czech Republic.
Dude,
and what's interesting,
that's wild, man.
And what's interesting is these can actually be put on any vehicle. So this is good news for not only Crown Vic owners. These pillars, this is on a metal plate. This car is pretty much bulletproof back here on this pillar.
Yeah, yeah.
This is 3 sheets of metal now back here.
Wow,
and these
dude.
pillars are individual. I can remove them and put any light head I want. But they have to be fitted for, like, if you want ions, micropulse, etc. All you have to do is send in the light head that you want to do, and he'll do the measurements, and he can set up this design, and this will be available.
Okay.
It takes a minute to get built and everything.
Right.
But as we get orders in, you know.
So this, by my knowledge, and I've been around this community for a very long time, this is the first, I'd say, Panther car, period. Obviously, Crown Victoria, Interceptor, but I'd say the first Panther car to ever feature these Tahoe-style pillar lights. And the camera does not do these things justice. These things are literally, almost like you said, not literally bulletproof, but I mean, they just about are. These things are solid. They're mounted to the actual body here of the car. Camera doesn't do it justice, guys, but this is, you guys are looking at a first. One of the few times I've ever, those words have come out of my mouth when it comes to the Interceptor community, because like I said, everybody kind of follows a set of rules and guidelines, and they do not like to deviate from that. But that's what we do here. We kind of are trying to change it up, and by far one of the coolest things I've ever seen on a Crown Vic. You guys are seeing, this is a first. There's gonna be people who are gonna want these. I know I'm gonna get myself a set as well. Is there a link anywhere that they can get in contact with Oliver? Because I will include it in the description below.
So basically, you can contact me.
Okay, so Reaper on Facebook.
Reaper
so,
CVPI.
Reaper CVPI on Facebook, guys. Okay.
And Jake Leroy also. That's
okay.
Also on Facebook.
I'll put that right here.
And you know, we'll get a website, you know, down the road. I'm sure Oliver is going to want to set up a website at some point. You know, if it starts going, like I said, these can be done for any vehicle. He's a master of design. He can do anything. Yes, it came from my mind, and I've always wanted to see these. I'm sure some people have thought about it also.
Right.
But he designed it.
It exists now.
It up.
Yeah, it exists. This thing is real now, dude. I can't believe I'm even looking at this thing. Obviously, I mean, this Crown Vic is already one of a kind, but have you done anything to the engine? You got any little mods or anything going like that underneath the hood?
Well,
damn, dude. That is, that's a clean engine bay right there, folks. I see you're rocking the 80 TR.
Yes, sir.
Zip tube. You want to tell us about this beautiful engine bay we're looking at right here?
So this car we're getting close to 200,000 miles. Runs like a top. That's a 2010 Lincoln Town Cars.
Oh, damn, dude.
That's
Marty
tuned.
Yeah, that's
93 octane.
Yep, that's Moe's doing their wizardry right there, folks. If you guys already don't know, go check out Moe's Speed Shop. These guys are literally working magic.
Big shout out.
Yeah, for these Panther cars.
Tom Reaper and Mr. Random Satan.
Oh, absolutely. So it's got a 93 octane Marty tune. It's got a race tune on it. What else you got going on with this thing, man?
So what's actually funny is, as you can see, this is an 80 TR mass airflow. Chris from ADTR actually told me, congratulations, in an email. You have officially gotten the last blue
coupler for the zip tube.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's it. They're done. Yeah, I heard they're discontinued at this point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me take a step back because this is not getting a little wild. So you guys are looking at the first ever Crown Vic with the pillars in the bag, right? With a freaking Charger front push bar, right? But you know, it's just the little details, especially when it comes to the Panther community. This car right here in Helen, Georgia, right, out of the whole entire country and even the world at this point, because ADTR does ship worldwide, right? This is the last blue ADTR couplers that you are going to see on any Panther car from now on, because they are officially discontinued. You actually do have an email to confirm that too.
I do. So a lot of people worry about being seen in Crown Vics because you know and I know,
yep,
these lights are not good.
Yeah, sometimes they'll actually look like they're not even turned on.
Even if you put the LEDs in here,
right,
the lens is kind of dark, so you can't really see it. And me, I work in the private sector of public safety, which is, you know, armed security and stuff like that. And sometimes we do different functions where we do need our lights and a little bit more protection.
Right.
So the reason why I'm never going to have trouble being seen is this right here.
So there you have it, the Reaper Vic in all its glory. I mean, make sure you guys follow him on Facebook. It's going to be right there. Reaper CVPI, man. Any final closing words you want to tell everybody watching this video today?
So all I got to say about clubs, you don't have to be in a club to be a good person. You don't have to join a club because everybody else joins a club. You join a club because that's your tribe. That's your kind of people. And Dark Crown Defenders, what we're about defending, you know, the rights of officers who have, you know, been treated unjustly. We're about the memoriam, as we can say, right, of the ones who gave it all for our freedom and to protect us. And if you're interested in the club, you know, we don't really recruit, but if you're interested and you would like to prospect, please contact any of us. You got Original 9, you got Gage Britton, you got Patrick Kitchens, you got Mr. Random, you got Jake Leroy, you got Mitchell, and you got Jackson Smith and John Hodgin. And then you got myself, Reaper. And if you're interested, just contact one of us, contact me, and I'll get you started. And you know, it's anywhere from 2 months to a year, the prospect. It just depends on, and it's not just for us, it's to make sure you want to join us. It's to make sure that, you know, you fit well. And there's nothing wrong if you don't. There's no gang affiliation, nothing like that. We actually have law enforcement and first responders. We got former EMS, former military.
Yeah.
We got everybody. As long as you got the right kind of vehicle, which is Panther platform.
And the right mindset too.
The right mindset, yeah.
Yeah.
What we want to see is commitment.
That's right.
Your family comes first. Your job comes first. Your immediate responsibilities come before the club. This is just to enjoy things, you know, to have a good time with your family. You know,
That's what it's about, man.
it's all about family and camaraderie.
Hell yeah. Well, that's a good message, man. There you guys have it. The man himself. You'll be seeing more of this car in the near future. This is just the beginning, but like I said, check him out on Facebook. Dark Crown Defenders also, man. You got to represent it.